forgot to change my, how it's going to stream. So this stinks.
The direction.
The direction. I knew.
It's not showing up yet.
I knew I was going to forget something.
I was going to ask you that earlier.
Were you really?
I really was, seriously.
I didn't hit it.
When you were setting it up, I was going to ask you.
Oh.
Okay, I have a commercial.
That really stinks.
Okay, now I'm here.
Hey guys, I didn't change my orientation, so we're this way today, not this way. It drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna see us in the skinny way.
It's all right. I look thinner this way. No, I don't.
Look at this little tiny window.
You know, something different, right?
Now I have to sit closer to you.
Oh, dang, my luck. Wow, really? Come on over. How you doing? Ow! That was a paleo pick to the elbow.
Gosh.
And I think I knocked the toothbrushes off. Oh.
Hey everyone.
Gosh, that'll feel good.
Ellen Marie, Ray, Bama, Trisha, Will, Jeff. That's all I see right now in the window.
You got Melissa in there too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melissa.
Oh.
Hey, Tanya.
Tanya's in there. Oh. Dang, that hurt like hell.
Yep, lost the toothbrushes.
Yeah, well, I bruised the bone with a paleo pick too, so life's just getting better and better.
Goes well with my knee.
Not so funny bone. Yeah, it's mislabeled. There's nothing funny about that.
Hey, Ken, Shelly.
So yeah, change of venue. We're in the shop today, which also known as the garage.
Shop garage.
We weren't bringing our gear into the house. Yeah, no, not happening.
There's just too much. So, hi,
Ray
Mark.
didn't feel a thing. Yeah, I'm sure you didn't, Ray.
Yeah. Hi, Garnett. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man, that stung.
Hey, at least it wasn't your bad elbow.
Right, right. Well, hey, Ken, if you got a garage, you just turn it into a shop, and then you just park your cars outside.
That's what we do.
That's what we did. Yeah. What'd you do with your root beer?
I don't know.
It's behind you by the spray bottle.
Did you just say beer?
Just don't even. Just don't even. I swear. No garage. Use your neighbors.
Sure they won't mind.
Tell them you're moving in. Hi, Will. Shelly, that's a good answer. Yeah. Yeah. Your bedroom is your shop. Well, that works too.
Yeah, I use my bathroom, my tub to store some of my rocks.
Yeah, you cannot take a bath in the bathtub. You're only taking a shower in our bathroom. So
barely. Just kidding.
What? There's no rocks in the shower.
Yet.
Well, there was the other night after I washed my hair.
Did you?
After cleaning the rocks. I had little pieces everywhere.
Yeah, I actually found a rock in my hair the other day. That was weird.
Shelly says their fifth wheel is her shop.
Ah.
Hey, mobile. Nothing wrong with mobile shops.
Oh, we need to do that.
You know how many times I've wished when we were out that I had our rock saw with us so we could cut open the material on site when we're somewhere else?
That'd be nice.
Slowly building a wall around me. Yeah. Yeah, we've got the Great Wall of Camp Verde over here. I'm fairly certain in another year or two you'll see it from space.
Oh, you can already. We're slowly spelling things out with our rocks in our yard.
We are going to make a mini Stonehenge in the front yard out of limestone.
Yeah. Take that, HOA.
Yeah. It says we can have stone decorations, so guess what?
If it fits.
We're going to do a scale replica of Stonehenge.
Yeah, I have it all planned out. Mm-hmm.
The fifth wheel isn't mobile anymore, so what better use? True enough. True enough.
All right.
I got 20 folks in there so far, and we're 4 minutes past Now they're gone.
There we go.
Tom says crap 15.
Crap 15.
Not tonight.
Oh.
Hello,
did we
Patty
freeze?
Perry.
Did I
No
freeze?
sound. Can you guys hear us?
It was because I stopped the...
Oh, well, shoot.
Uh-oh. Let me see.
Find that button. Okay, you can hear us now?
You can hear us.
Okay, all right.
Sound is back. No picture now.
Now it's back.
Now it's back.
Okay, so that was...
Now no video. Can't see you though.
You can't see us right now? Don't do that.
Oh, that'll stop the...
Yeah. Look
Can you guys hear us?
Right here. Camera button. Hit that.
That's very weird.
Where did we go?
I don't know. Don't know what happened.
Oh, yeah, it is black here.
Huh. Well, okay, we are...
Well, so somebody trying to call us screwed us all up.
Okay, so that was the spam caller. I don't know what happened there.
I don't either. Hit that again. Hang on a second.
What is that?
Highlight safety. No, I didn't want to do that.
No. That's awful.
How do you fix this?
I don't know. Oops. Okay, we're still trying to fix this.
Hang on. Hit that.
Nope. What does that mean?
Try that.
That? Okay.
I don't know.
Turn it back.
No, it didn't work.
Dang it.
Stupid spam caller.
Okay, so the spam caller apparently
Shorted out our live.
shorted out our live.
I wonder if we can restart it, or if we have to start a new one.
We might have to restart this live.
So sorry, guys.
So we will have to end this because I don't know what happened. That was really crazy. Next time we'll just have
Hit
to
the
ignore
live
that.
button real quick. Just,
I am.
yeah, it's not doing anything.
It's not doing anything. Yeah.
What happens if you hit the 3 little lines down there?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nope. It's not doing
Nope,
anything.
we just got completely...
Yeah, we got ransacked. That's weird.
That's irritating.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll have to cut this and make a new live, and we'll be back in 5 minutes. So come back in, and I'll have this
Well, see, hit the X. See if
done.
You can't restart it, can you? Yeah, just look for a new live in a moment.
look for a new live in about 5 minutes. We'll be back on. This is weird.
No more spam calls.
Yeah, no more spam calls. Sorry, guys.
Try minimizing the app and reopening it. Try that. Hey!
Oh, look. Wait.
Melissa!
Wait. Are we back on?
We are. Can you see us now?
Can you see us? Can you? Well, check yours.
Oh, yeah, I guess I... Hey, yeah, I can see us.
Hey, we're back.
All
Never
right.
mind.
Melissa, you saved the day.
There you go. Thanks.
Nice. Very well done. Thank you very much.
Wow.
We didn't lose. Of course, now we have like people that probably dropped out.
Yeah, they're probably looking.
Now we're going to have angry people.
Yeah.
Scared of the dark was one thing, but...
Yeah, that was crazy.
All right, well, we're still on skinny mode, but...
Yeah, we're still skinny mode. I thought maybe, I could fix the...
Addie, what's this button do? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what was happening in the dark. What's that button do? We pushed everything. I actually
fun, though.
highlighted a section where the screen's black. So there we go. That'll be on the video.
Yeah. I don't know. That was just crazy. Okay, so we didn't have to close it out. I mean, I kind of closed it out, but then
Hi, Debbie.
reopened it back up. Hey, Debbie.
Yep. Julie saved the day.
No, Melissa saved the day.
Or Melissa saved the day. Julie incorporated what Melissa said.
Yes.
Yes.
So, yes, we're back. Still on the same one. Still on skinny mode, unfortunately. I apologize.
Yeah.
So,
Jahik.
Jahik, how are
He
you?
told us before how to say it.
Yes. And I forgot. I can spell it, though.
Right?
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
So
we're back up to 21. We were at 23.
we're back up at 22. So yeah, most of you guys are back up and have figured out that we have figured it out thanks to Melissa's help. And so we can finally start.
Yeah, let's get rolling.
This is crazy. So
You know, I killed a fly, and now there's another one.
It just happens.
I'm gonna kill him too.
So, anyway, all right. So today we're talking about Rockhounding 101 rules and what to bring and ethics and all of that
Yeah.
fun stuff. So,
According to the, well, the 101 side of it is according to the way that we do things.
yeah, this is how we do things.
There are other ways to do and other gear and things to carry and all that kind of stuff. But this is what we're going to showcase what we carry and so on and what equipment we like to use. As far as the ethics and the rules go, that is not determined by us. Those are determined by the federal agencies that we rockhound on, and so we'll be in the states.
Yeah.
And so those are what we'll be sharing with you as well.
And just some, basic, nice.
Yeah, just nice to know.
Nice to know.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we're gonna start showing you
Hi, Winnie.
Hey, Winnie. What we bring. On our trips. We're gonna start with the newbie package first. What to do if you're new, and not to bring everything what we do first, but it's a nice starting pack. So first, did you want me to stand up, or are you gonna?
No, I can. If you want to do the chatting, I'll do the standing.
Well, we can both
We'll
stand.
both stand.
We are gonna move our chairs.
Yeah.
From Halloween.
Yeah, it's still Halloween around here, so. And I'm gonna try to keep up with chats while we're doing this at the same time, so this will be fun. So, hi Rick, back to Winnie.
Well, I can hold that while you talk about.
Yeah, it's all good. There we go. Put that up there. Really?
Oh, sorry.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Behind me.
Yep.
You're using me as a shield.
Come on.
Okay, so the basics for your new rockhounder. Some simple things that you're going to need. First of all is a backpack. Okay, I'll go over our backpacks later, but you're going to want something that's going to be comfortable for you. I really can't speak very well for the off-the-shelf backpacks that are out there. I tried several, and as far as I'm concerned, they're just no good. But if you're just starting out, it's a great way to get engaged and find out if you really do like rockhounding, and then you can invest into something that's a little more expensive and is going to treat your body a little better.
We are hard on our backpacks, so
Yeah.
that's why we need a very good one.
We tore some bags apart pretty quickly. So, but a backpack is a big thing because you're going to want to put a whole bunch of other things in there. Then one of your other key points is obviously ye old rock hammer. There's different types, different brands. Just get one that fits you, that you like. I'm very fond of these ones. I can't remember what the brand is. Oh, it is Estwing. I didn't know that it was. We had the blue-handled ones before, but these ones here, really like.
And you can sharpen them too.
Yeah, you can. You can take a grinder or I just lost my brain. I'll get it back sometime. Thanks. Anyways, you can grind these and put a point back on them. Just don't go super sharp because you'll either hurt yourself or you'll break it off when you hit a rock. So.
Make sure you talk.
I'm trying to.
Otherwise it echoes.
Hi, Ken.
Hi, Ken.
Oh, microscopes would be cool. Yeah, you can use a file if you want, Ray. It might take a little longer. I've got a bench grinder, and that's what I use as my bench grinder. It works out really well.
Yeah, also if you're looking for fine minerals, like a little jeweler's loop as well.
Yeah. Did you grab a 2-gallon bucket? You did not.
Yeah, there's one right there.
Oh, there is
The one that you emptied.
Okay. Another thing for the basic rockounder. Sorry, I'm not sponsoring Ace. They're not sponsoring us. So, 2-gallon bucket. And you'll see a lot of rockhounds come out and they have their 5-gallon buckets, and that's cool and all. But when you start to realize how much material you can get in a bucket this size, which is between 25 and 30 pounds of rock, that's a lot. So a 5-gallon bucket, you're going to be pushing somewhere in the neighborhood of 50 to 60 plus pounds. And then you're going to try to carry that out with your arms. So the 2-gallon bucket is preferred. So.
And that can usually carry between 24 and 26 pounds of material.
I just said 25 to 30.
Oh,
You weren't listening. Once
No.
again, you don't listen to me.
well, I was trying to make sure nobody's asking questions.
Black Jade destroyed the swing hammer. Brick hammer is a cheaper alternative. Yeah, again, it's just, you know, whatever works for you as far as hammers go. I have the one that we have, and I like it a lot. Wisconsin Moon Snowfield 2.5 gallon buckets for me in the future. Yeah, I said, people come out with their 5 gallon buckets, and I'm like, you're not going to want to fill that. Well, you might want to fill it. You don't want to carry it out.
Yeah, we've had people taking pieces out.
It's in my pack. I gotta pull it out.
Stand with basics.
Yep, staying on the basics.
Okay.
I thought it was on this side.
Uh-oh.
Nope, it's on the other side.
Talking about screwdriver?
Yep.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver. Flat blade. Very nice prying tool to get into small crevices. And you don't need the full hammer kind of thing. You can get in there and work it with this.
Different sizes too.
Different sizes. You can get smaller
Small
ones.
ones.
Yeah, this is my favorite because it's, you know, decent size. Gets me what I need. And I can actually use the rock hammer to chip out around. So a screwdriver of some size is always a handy tool.
And also if you go around to like garage sales or something like that, you can get a whole bunch of them for really cheap.
Yeah, we got a whole flat of different screwdrivers. They're actually in a bucket up there that we take with us too as spares for like $8 or something ridiculous.
Yeah,
It was
$8 for like 30 of them.
And then of course, toothbrushes. It's always nice to clean off that rock to see what's in there. But of
If
course,
it's good.
what are you going to clean it off with?
Water!
Spray bottle. So those of you that have watched us over the years here, the last couple of years, you've seen us move from one water bottle to another. We had Mariah, the ever-increasing shrieking one.
Which held 2 gallons of
held
water.
2 gallons of water. But the seal broke on it, and even though I replaced it, it still just didn't last. And so then we got a new one, and it decided it wanted to be a Mongolian throat singer.
So it would go.
The whole time, you know, as the pressure was being lost. And so what we ended up with is this nice little $7.99 water balloon inflator from Family Dollar. It is the coolest thing ever. It actually came with 30 water balloons, so if you're wanting to get, you know, into a little bit of a fight, there you go.
Before you.
But pressurizes, maintains the pressure, and well, it's empty. It's empty. I didn't put any water in it. Anyways, and you got an adjustable nozzle and whatnot. This thing holds, I don't think it's not, maybe 3/4 of a gallon or so. But we each carry one, we each carry one each. Let me repeat myself.
Keep going.
Anyways, we each have one. And yeah, failure to launch. And these things though, I mean, we've broken one of them, and that's because I stepped on the handle. Other than that, they last. And for $8 at Family Dollar, can't complain. Oh, she's gonna show me up. There we go. Not that you can see that.
That's how it works.
Performance issues. Yeah, well, you know, I'm on video. That's not my thing.
You've seen how he polishes rocks on videos.
Yeah, video's not my thing, guys. So that's kind of what we have in our minds, at least for, food, snacks, and any medicines that you need.
We take protein bars, trail mix,
The little yogurt-covered
yogurt-covered
fruit snacks,
yeah.
beef jerky sometimes, you know, so snacky stuff. And then of course medicines, if you have anything that you need to take. Julie has some allergies to bees, for example, so
EpiPen.
we have an EpiPen. It's in her bag, so it's always with her, and then we have an extra one in the truck. So we have that going. One of the things we didn't mention though is drinking water. As a new rockhound,
Always.
lots of drinking water.
Yeah.
People have a tendency to forget how much water they actually need. So this is Goody's tool. Oh, Goody's tool in the field. Nice. Salt water. Yeah, you can. I'd be cautious with the salt water. It can actually end up dehydrating you if you're not too careful. And that's what we're going to get into is what else we carry, or what we would call the more experienced rockhound type stuff. Yeah, we don't take the gas stove out. No.
Yeah.
We carry enough snacks to get us through for overnight into the next day, because if we do get trapped, stuck, or whatever, my goal is we get rescued by the next day. So if not, I'm going to start hunting.
Yeah,
So,
I carry enough rations for about 3 days. So if we are stuck somewhere,
we can get by. Yeah. So, but the water is the biggest key. It doesn't matter where you're going. Send a few shots. Okay, Ken sent a shot of the Rocky Center. Okay, cool. The minimum you're going to want is at least a gallon per person for an 8-hour day. And that's probably even low if you're down here in the desert. For example, I carry a gallon and a half.
Yeah.
I carry about a gallon and a half for a day. So, and I don't drink through all of that, even though I probably should. But we start the day off hydrated. We come back in and we hydrate and so on. But can't stress the drinking water enough. So heat exhaustion, is just the first step before you get to heat stroke and then eventual death. And it's not fun. And once you get heat exhaustion, or if it goes to heat stroke, then you become more susceptible to it after that first event. So you really got to be careful that you're hydrating and getting in electrolytes, whether you take a Gatorade with you. In our case, I carry Drip Drop, or Liquid IV is another brand. It's an electrolyte replacement. It works really, really well. Military used it for years. And then when I was in the Forest Service, we found it through some friends in the military, and started using it in the fire world. And then I've carried it over into our personal lives, and it makes a huge difference. Yeah.
So Peter said that he was parched when he was rock hounding with us. If you're not used to dry climate, drink plenty of water.
Yeah. And I like what, Debbie here says, I will have to trade Alan in for a jackass to carry everything. And then Ray has a really good comment. It says, don't be a hero. If you feel ill, get out. Absolutely. And that's something that, just to touch on that before we get into the other gear stuff. This happened a few months back where Julie and I were out with some friends, or maybe it was last year. I don't know. Either way, we were out in the sun, been working hard on getting this vein out, and I felt it starting. I started to feel nauseous, and I'm like, oh boy, I know what's coming. It was the beginning of being dehydrated and getting heat stress. And
we left our water down below.
Down at the bottom of the hill.
We didn't think that we were going to need it.
Didn't think I was going to be up on the side of the hill that long, and I was wrong. And so I told her, I said, I'm feeling a little off. And then, of course, the dry heaving started. And I was like, okay, now I'm in trouble. So I got out of the sun, got under a juniper, and then poor Julie is not feeling much better than me, but she's the one that has to go down the hill to get my water and the Drip Drop and bring it back up so that I can function and then help her out because she's going down.
And this hill's like this, and I'm having double vision. And my pride got in the way because we had two friends with us, and they were just down below chatting. They're like, do you need help? And I'm like, no. So we got in trouble.
Yeah, but we made a mistake, and we're not afraid to share that with people. I mean, the reality is we should have taken our gear up there with us. Don't underestimate the time frame that it's going to take you to do something, and have your water with you. And, fortunately we had the Drip Drop, and we each got a Drip Drop in. Within 10 minutes, started feeling just fine, and then we hiked out. Because when you reach that stage where if you're having those effects going on, your day's done. It's time to go home and rest and rehydrate yourself, because if you push on, you're just going to get worse.
I got it in the Morries. I walked away from Brian, got really far away from him. I gave the rest of my water to my dog. I start hallucinating. I'm hearing things. I think somebody's watching me from a fort in the bushes, which it wasn't. And I sat down and waited for him to find me, and but I left that in the video.
Yeah. I mean, we're not afraid to admit our mistakes. I mean, and we want people to learn from us. Don't repeat what we've done. And I love what Ray said.
Take water.
Don't try to be a hero, because you're only going to end up becoming a statistic, whether you get medically evacuated or you pass away. Drip Drop. Yeah, it's an electrolyte replacement. It comes in little tubes. Here, I carry it in my pack all the time. We're not sponsored by them.
We're not sponsored by them at all.
Where did I put them?
There's your cold packs.
Cold packs. We'll go through those too.
Uh-oh.
No, here they are.
One's cold. Oh, wait, maybe it's just because it's cold.
It's just because it's in there.
Yeah.
Drip Drop. Electrolyte replacement. There's another brand called Liquid IV You can get them at Costco. It's basically the same stuff, just a different manufacturer. In my opinion, and we've used Gatorades and Propels and what's that other one?
Body armor.
Body Armor, Powerades. We've used all those. This outperforms them all. And you put this in a 16-ounce bottle of water, shake it up, suck it down, 10 minutes, you're feeling pretty darn good, and you'll have the energy to be able to get yourself out of where you got into. So that's our electrolyte replacement choice. So, all right, get into the rest.
So as you progress into
More experienced rockhounding.
experience, you want more tools.
Pedialyte is a good one, Pete.
Yeah, Pedialyte is good.
That's one of the better hydration ones if you're going to go for one.
So what we started adding to our collection is Brian has a 4-pound maul.
The old 4-pound maul. So, yeah, just 4 pounds, no biggie.
And then spikes and chisels.
One chisel, one spike, and I do need to sharpen these because I've blunted them recently, but they still work.
And then folding shovels. Yeah, you might want to just pull that out.
Compact folding shovel. Lightweight, super handy. It's really good for covering your holes back up, but occasionally, you know, you've got to dig to get to something, and it works for that too. You're not moving massive amounts of soil at once necessarily, but is that really the point? So, and at least it's not a full-size shovel. So.
And then feather wedges.
My stuff goes down here. Oh, they might be in the black bag. I might have taken them out because we weren't going to use them the other day.
Oh.
Yeah, they're up there. I forgot to put them out.
This also comes with us,
Yeah, this goes out to at least in the truck.
just in case we need something out of it,
Yeah.
whatever tools we
In
need.
case someone forgets a rock hammer. This is another alternative to a standard rock hammer too.
One of our alternatives
Yeah.
to the rock hammer. What's that one called?
Oh, I was looking for those.
I have not used this.
I don't remember. We've used it on the Obsidian from Glass Buttes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was looking for those.
So, he's digging.
Hey.
I mean, he's not digging. He's
I'm digging in the garage, yes.
he's not digging in the garage.
I'm looking for the other pieces of my feather wedge.
Huh.
There we go.
Put that in my pocket.
Okay, and then of course, I've got other smaller chisels. So if I'm thinking we're gonna be working some really tinier type of stuff, I'll bring that in there. Do we have a hitch toilet seat? No.
Nope.
If we don't have the travel trailer, we're scumping in the woods.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Digging a
anyways,
hole.
this is called a feather wedge. There's other names people call them by. Has a rubber band, thick rubber band that goes around it. And the idea is you start a hole. Where do you get yours? Where did we pick these up at?
I can't remember. We ordered
Was
them.
that the A&B mining, or did we know we ordered them?
Yeah, we ordered
something
them.
off I think it was Amazon. You start a hole, and you're trying. What you're trying to do basically is say you've got a big vein and you just want to get a piece of it out of there. You're going to drill a series of holes, and then you're going to put one of these into each one. And it starts off here as that size, and then as you're pounding down, these continue to go with until you get it down into a point where it starts to fracture the rock. So what you do is where you drilled those holes with your.
Okay, can I correct you for a second? You said drill.
Well, I
those
mean
holes.
drill with.
I have.
Spike. This drill. This is what you're drilling
This is
with.
what you're drilling with.
Yeah, you're hitting and twisting, and you're making holes.
I don't want you to get the
to
wrong
put
impression.
these in. Not an electric or power drill, no. But that's the idea. And as you go along, you keep hitting them equally, and then you can fracture a piece off. You can do it with boulders, a lot of different things. So,
Hi, welding, Gary.
hello. So that's That's what those are.
I just needed to clarify.
Yes, I know. It's just a generic term that I use. So, let's see. Yeah, that's about it for that stuff.
All right. We also carry bigger brushes so that we can wipe off a larger surface of the ground. So once we're clearing a vein or something and we have all this debris, we take this, wipe it so we can see what we're doing so we don't hit an agate.
Impact drill works great. Yeah, except they're illegal.
We'll get into that.
We'll get into that.
Paleo pick. We use the paleo pick.
My all-time favorite.
This is Brian's favorite.
Right. I absolutely love this thing.
Our friend Troy told us about this.
Have I ever had to abandon a feather wedge? No. I've always gotten them back out. So, but yeah, the paleo pick.
Come hail or high water, we're getting that feather wedge out.
Our friend Troy in Montana introduced me to this when we were up there rockhounding with him a year ago. And I fell in love with this. So I got one. They run about $80, but I can tell you, this thing has lasted and lasted. It is still by far probably the best tool. It's all steel, but it's also light enough that you can use it as a rock hammer with a single hand. Or if you need to get a little more, you've got that. You've got the extra leverage.
My face is now afraid of that. I've been
I know.
peeing twice
Well,
in a
you
week.
walked into it. That wasn't my fault.
It was dark.
It was, but she walked into it. Anyways, I love this tool. I probably use this more than I use my rock hammer. So, all right.
8-inch prior.
18-inch.
18-inch prior, not 8-inch.
So I've got an 18-inch pry bar with a spike on it. And that's just,
They come in different sizes.
They do. You can
Yeah.
get different ones. This is the one that I happen to use. I like it a lot. It works well. Just good for getting in somewhere where you just need a little more depth to it, or you just, the fact that it's a little wider at the base than it's thinner here, it kind of slides into places a little better in certain cases. I haven't used it I have used it a whole lot, just not recently. So, but yeah, and like Debbie said, you need a pack mule. If you're gonna carry all the stuff that I do, you might want to consider one, because the people that have been out with me know my pack starts off between 40 and 45 pounds when we leave the truck. That's no rocks. That's just the amount of equipment and gear that I'm taking. And so, a lot of that's water, gallon and a half of water at 8.5 pounds per gallon. So there's 12 pounds right there, a little over. And then with everything else, it adds up. But I'm used to it and it doesn't bother me. Yeah, pack dog. There you go, Trisha.
Where's the diggy bar?
Diggy bar's hanging right there. It's tied to the post.
Okay. This one?
Huh? Yeah.
Did you use this one?
The pick? No. We've taken it, but I don't like it. We used that at Dobell. It wasn't that great. The diggy bar did way better.
Okay.
So, every other word's cutting out. Is that for everybody? No. Okay. It's got to be something with your guys' internet there, Debbie. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, so this is not something I carry every time we go.
It's situational.
This is situational. This is we got. I mean, I've known about digging bars for a long time, and our friend Andrew, the Rogue Rockhound.
Hey, Gary.
When we went up to Oregon and we're rockhounding with him, we went out to Glass Buttes for Obsidian. He was saying he was bringing the diggy bar of power, which I thought was kind of odd. I'm like, well, I know what a digging bar is, but what the heck is a diggy bar of power? Well, come to find out, it's a digging bar. But after seeing it in action in the rocks, in that particular environment, I'm a big fan of the diggy bar. And so I refer to it now as the diggy bar. Mm-hmm. So just a big 1-inch steel behemoth, nice point on the end. Well, there was a nice point. We blunted it a
It's
bit.
not a nice point anymore.
And then you got a prior type end at the other side. They're heavy. Yeah, good for banded jasper for sure. They're pretty heavy, which is why I don't carry this all the time. Again, this is really for situational stuff. We used it at Dobell. It was great at Dobell.
Glass Buttes.
Glass Buttes was a good one. I'm trying to think. The calcite. We used it there for the Lost Onyx mine. We used it there. That's where I bent it.
Yeah,
you can see the end.
I don't know if you can
maybe
see it.
You can't. I don't know.
It's right here.
No, there's one right there too.
Oh yeah.
There's two bends.
There's two bends in there.
I've actually bent it. So, anyways, that's the diggy bar.
Okay,
So,
put that back.
and again, situational. You know, if you know you're going into really tough ground, you might want to, use that. So, just to break up the soils, make it a little easier for yourself. What else we got? Oh, the health and safety side. All right. So
health and safety.
this is still going to be gear related, but there's some other things, and it's just the stuff that we're taking with us. First and foremost, long pants. Don't rock hound in shorts, especially down here in the desert. Everything here is designed to stab, sting, poke, envenomate, bite, or otherwise hurt you.
Or a tank top.
Or a tank top.
Get burned.
If you're going out with us, you're going to come back missing a lot of skin if that's how you show up. That's just all there is to it. I mean, we're going through the bushes. So we strongly recommend that you get some ripstop style pants. Julie's showcasing hers.
Wait.
Here. Ta-da! These are from 511 Tactical. It's a particular brand. Again, not sponsored, but it is.
No sandals, Derek.
No sandals.
No sandals.
But it's a decent company. They make really good stuff. Those pants run about $50.
Yeah, they're about $50.
And I mean, I've got a pair on as well. Mine are the Desert Tan, and you can't see it, but they've got a cross weave in them, so they're a ripstop fabric. So when it grabs, you just get a little tiny pull. You don't get the whole leg torn off or anything like that.
So far, they've lasted me for over 2 years. And
You've had yours longer than mine.
Maybe 2.5 years.
I'm thinking 3 years.
Maybe 3 years.
I'm thinking about 3 years because I've had mine for 2. And they're great. $50, 511 Tactical. They've got, I know there's a retail store in Phoenix. We got them online. They're, I think, out of California originally. I don't remember for sure, but you can go online and look them up. Again, it's a good price for a good pair of pants that are going to last. Again, 3 years on hers. I've had mine for 2 years, and they're not really showing any signs of wear. I mean, this is what I'm out with every time we go out is a pair of those. So
long sleeve
shirts.
Nice and light though.
Yep. Lightweight long sleeve shirts. And that's two purpose.
Covered.
Okay. Protection from, does JNCO make hiking jeans? I don't know. That I don't know. Yeah, a lot of room for pockets too. You got your cargo pockets and all this stuff.
Oh yeah, so many pockets.
But the lightweight shirt,
for rocks.
There's twofold purpose to this. Number one is protect you from scratches and whatnot, going through bushes and trees, getting assaulted by Frank the juniper, whatever the case may be. But more importantly, and this is what people don't understand, yes.
Yes.
These have that.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. It's reinforced. It's got breathing room. Yeah. Anyways, with the long sleeve shirts, you have to understand that your skin will heat up and retain the heat faster in the sun than an article of clothing. This puts a layer between you and that sun heating you up. So if you want to keep yourself from getting dehydrated and sunburned, lightweight, long sleeve shirt, it's really not a big deal.
And they breathe in the back. There's like this.
Yeah, there's a little vents
and stuff.
Yeah. These aren't that much. I don't remember what these ones
Yeah,
cost.
they're fishing shirts, basically.
Basically like a fishing shirt, yeah. So you can even buy the shirts that have the UV protection if you wanted to or something like that, but just something to protect you and keep the sun from direct contact. I mean, take it from the people that live in the Middle East. One of the hottest places around, all the time.
They're always covered.
They're wearing robes head to toe. I mean, they must know something, right? So take a lesson from them. And that's what we did. So.
Don't believe me that you are live. Can you please? Hello.
Hi, Maggie. Hi, Brian.
We're live.
We're live. All right. Moving on. Ripstop pants, got that. Gloves.
Let's see. Oh, and Will said that he has steel-toed boots that has saved his toe many times.
For me, I'm not a fan of the steel-toed boots, and that comes from where working in the Forest Service. Steel-toed boots were not allowed because if something fell on your foot, like a tree or something, it could take that metal and crush it and chop your toes off or crush your toes completely. Similar scenario could happen with a heavy enough rock, but if you're comfortable with them and you like them, by all means wear them.
We've had friends that
I won't.
wear
That's
them,
just me.
so-
But I'm not saying don't do it. It's your preference.
Yeah.
So we're just telling you what we wear and what we do. And we'll talk about our boots here in a minute.
Yep.
Gloves. I do have my gloves strapped to the bag. Little leather gloves. Just standard leather gloves. I don't need to show you those.
Yeah, standard leather gloves.
And I don't wear them all the time like I should. I admit it. I mean, that's why there's
our fingers are
that's why there's a big wound
raw.
on the end of that finger and missing skin on a few others because I preach it, but I don't always follow it. So I just did good yesterday though.
He did. He wore gloves yesterday.
I did.
Eye protection.
Eye protection, whether you've got polar, the sunglasses that are also rated as safety glasses, or you have safety glass prescription eyewear, you can get that too. But some kind of eye protection, especially if you're, whacking on things. You get little chips coming at you, and it doesn't take much, and you're blind in an eye. So,
We wear Merrill boots
yep.
with the Vibram soles.
Yeah, let me see if I can get the word Vibram up there. Oh, there, we're switching places. Yeah, Vibram. These are Merrills. It's a particular type of boot. There are others out there, but for us, again, we tried different backpacks, we tried different boots, and ticks bad in Arizona? No.
No.
They do exist, but they're rare. I've never had a problem with it, ever. The only tick I ever ran into was in Missouri, actually.
Michelle wears roofing gloves.
Roofing gloves.
Yeah.
Whatever works.
Anything works.
Yeah, as long as it protects your hands.
Gardening
from,
gloves.
Scrapes and things like that. That's all you're looking for, and that's great. For us, we've tried different footwear. We tried an even more expensive pair of boots. That were actually my friends of mine have used on the Fireline as a lightweight boot and whatnot. We tried those, and I'll be honest with you, I'll never use them again. They were horrible. They absolutely sucked. Worst boots I've ever bought. So we tried different boots, and we ended up landing on these Merrills. They're what are they called?
It's the other
Something or
M-word.
other threes. I can't remember. M3 something.
No, these are the Moab 3s.
Moab threes. That's what they are. That's
These are the Moab 3s.
yeah, the Moab
Yeah.
threes. That's what you're wearing. They run about $150 from what we've seen, but you can catch them on sales. What I will say this: we bought your boots a year and a half ago.
Year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago.
Almost 2 years ago, and you guys know how often we're out. We're out a lot, and she still has good Vibram tread on the bottom. They're still holding in there. She's got a little bit of separation coming down at the toe, where the rubber kind of comes up to the fabric. We're just going to get some shoe goo, because I've got one too, and just put that back together. I've had mine for a year and a half, and again, they last a long time, and I'm not trying to promote them necessarily. I'm just saying, for us, these are the best boots we've run into and been able to use and get our money's worth out of. That's the important thing. So we're not buying boots every 6 months.
Yeah.
So
Your survival pack. Or your...
my gear,
your
first aid kit.
first aid kit.
First aid kit, yeah. I bought a standard first aid kit, and then I packed it with a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm not gonna go through it all, but in here, I've got quick clot, tourniquets. Yeah, I got a lot of things in here that, in the event we end up with a serious injury, we can do a whole lot to sustain somebody until we can get to definitive care. So, and that's very deliberate.
And then your basic,
Oh, yeah, survival axe.
yeah.
I've got a little survival axe. Has some P-cord on it. Lightweight. Has a piece of flint that comes with it. It's somewhere in the bag because it falls out all the time because it wasn't designed well. But, for chopping wood, making a fire, keep ourselves warm, whatever we need to do there.
We have those heating packs for our hands, cold packs for overheating.
Instant cold packs. This is really good down here in the desert. Somebody starts to overheat on you. Slap one of these on your neck, armpits, groin. We're going to cool you down in a hurry. So, and I've probably got about 10 of these on board.
Parachute cord.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of parachute cord in here.
Bic lighter.
Got a big lighter.
Flint end.
Yeah, that's in there. I got a cooling towel too. I forgot to tell you about that.
Oh
one.
yeah, cooling towel.
Portable cooling towel. I don't know. I'm talking in the wrong direction again. Sorry.
Survival flame.
Oh, yeah. So here's something that I carry.
And a flare.
Most people don't.
Not dynamite.
No, not dynamite. They're basically the equivalent of road flares. They're called fusees. They're used for starting backfires, burnouts, and forest fires and whatnot, grass specifically. But in a wet situation, really good for getting something going because it's sustained heat, burns it. Well, I don't know, it's magnesium, burns it really dang hot. And the other thing is it's very visible so that if you're trying to get somebody's attention, works pretty good. I also managed to have an orange panel. Now, most people aren't going to have one of these, but that's to lay out on the ground. So if there's helicopters looking for us, if we were to be lost, it makes a very bright sign for them to come to and find us. So the idea being is we don't intend to ever get stuck or lost or anything like that. That's never on the plan.
But we're prepared.
But I think most people never plan to get lost. So,
Yeah.
But we're prepared in case it happens.
Bivy sacks.
Ah, yeah.
Ever heard of those?
These are survival bivy sacks.
They're survival bivy sacks.
You can get these even at like Big Five, Walmart has them, and it's emergency bivy. So it's a space blanket, one-man tent kind of thing. I do have a signal mirror.
Yep.
And so, you know, you get into the cold weather and you're having a hard time, you can get a fire going, you can crawl into one of these and keep you going. It can also be used for treating people for shock. So I've got 2 of those.
Your compass signal mirror.
Yep, I'll grab those.
He's getting his compass, his signal mirror.
And
What else you got in that?
flashlight.
And a flashlight.
There's the small flashlight,
Small flashlight.
always on hand. And in this pocket, signal mirror.
Hopefully it's not broken.
It's not broken. So yes, I have the signal mirror. You can also use it with this centerpiece here. You can actually use it to start a fire. So that's kind of nice too. So yeah, I've got a nice, decent signal mirror. I carry something other people don't. My compass is actually up here. Watch out for the P cord, it's tangled up. Oh, there's the headlamp too.
Headlamp.
I got a headlamp. I do have a whistle. I have the military grade Lensatic compass. Works really well with paper maps, not so well with the digitals, but you can make it work with a digital map. You just have to keep it a little bit away from your phone because it interferes with the magnetic sides of it, but I figured out how to do that.
Grab 15 in.
Yeah, my little safety whistle. Oops, that's a bottle of water.
That's fine.
Anyways, there's my safety whistle.
Rick Smith said, not trying to get ahead or in case I missed it, I have yet to find a hat that I can find to fit my melon of a head and wick sweat worth a crap 15. Any suggested or favorites?
I will address that in just a moment. Hang in there. One of the other things I carry is a specialty item. You know, most people would not carry this. It's a Kestrel. And this is a weather device. So you can open this up, you go get into a shady spot. When you turn it on, once it acclimates in the shady area, you'll get your high temperature, and then it'll give you pressure readings. It can give you wind, speeds, your elevation. It's pretty tricky, but I'm a weather nerd, and so I sometimes like to see what my weather apps are telling me, and then I like to see what it's actually doing. And so Julie lets me nerd out.
And Ramon, we got all that.
What?
He said, hello, Brian and Julie. What, no gunpowder, pour in light and instant scab raw honey for wounds?
I do have gunpowder. It's just in bullet form.
It's in bullet form.
Yeah. Okay, so the
I'll
giant
have to start
melon.
carrying honey.
I don't know about a particular hat, but I will say I've had this one for a while. You can see it's been well worn. Lots of sweat marks, all that stuff. I've had this for a year and a half now, maybe?
I don't know.
We got it in REI store. We picked it up at an REI store because that's who makes it. It's REI. But this is one of the better ones. I mean, if you really want to, you can flip it up So, you know, or you can do the whole Australian thing, you know, one side up, one side down. You can put both sides up, you know, but just a nice full brim hat, keeps the sun off the ears, the back of the neck. And yeah, it's my favorite hat when I'm in the field. When I'm not, then I have my AZ Rockhounds Expedition ball cap, which is my other favorite hat.
We also have flagging.
Yep.
Brian also carries a pistol. We also have bear spray.
Yep, flagging and a roll of tape.
Yep.
This is fiber tape down here. It's also called strapping tape. I'll tell you why I have both of those just real quick. Flagging is to mark visibility, especially because I usually wear desert tan. If I don't put something on me, Julie can't see me. So I've decided the flagging on a tool and I can wave it and she can see where I'm at on the side of the mountain.
You should have taken that.
I didn't
yellow
take it with me.
cat.
Yeah, I didn't take my gear. You remember that. I was an idiot. That was another bad mistake. And then, of course, the strapping tape. You never know if the bottom of a boot's going to come off or something happens and you just got to strap it down. So a good piece of strapping tape. And so always carry with yourself a knife.
Tweezers are good too.
Oh, yeah. Tweezers are in the first aid kit.
Are in the first aid kit.
Yeah.
We also,
A deck of cards.
yeah, just in case you get stuck in your board.
I've got a game I can play offline on my phone, so I'm going with that.
We also take bug spray. The gnats here are horrible, the cedar gnats, and then
Sunscreen.
sunscreen.
Yeah.
So yes, we carry all of that.
Yeah. Is that everything? Did
That
we go
is-
through it all?
That is everything, I believe.
Good Lord.
What does that say?
Safety whistle, which we went through.
Oh yeah,
I had
safety
that too.
whistle.
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Last couple of items. What caliber of Freedom Seed do I carry? 45.
Did you say freedom seed?
Freedom Seed.
Oh,
Yeah, bullets. I carry a 45. It's a Springfield XD. Anyways, what we do have are two-way radios. I actually have 4 of these, so when we have a group, we can spread them out a little bit and then maintain communication with people. If Julie and I decide we're going to separate for a while, we'll each have one, but we typically don't. We like to be near one another. It's just the way we like to rockhound. But when we have other folks with us, we get some wanderers. It's like, take this with you. So that's a good one there. And then for folks that are rockhounding on their own, go out by themselves, and there's a lot of you out there, and I understand that, I get it. Make sure you've got something, some system in place so that you're being tracked. And spot devices are one of them. Garmin makes a spot device. That's what it's called, and it's you can send it with some messages immediately to people off of the satellites if you know you need help, and you can designate who those people are. And then I believe it has just an SOS button that just sends out an emergency signal to the closest 911 center, and resources come out. But look into the spot devices. I don't know how much they run or anything like that, but they're pretty good. And then I would also say the last resort for anybody is phone a friend. If you're going out, call somebody and say, hey, I'm going out to XYZ place. If I don't contact you by this time, please come looking for me. And if we're the people you call, that's fine. I got no problems with that. Buddy of mine was actually down in Parker here just the other day for a few days, and he left for back home and a few hours away, and he texted me when he got home. So I didn't have to worry about him. So yeah, the buddy system's great. So always make sure somebody knows where you are, just in case something happens. You just never know.
yes, we always bring duct tape. That's good.
Yeah.
It's a good to bring that up. So anybody else? Oh yeah, to charge your phone or when you have a low battery. I'm gonna cover that.
Well, I have a small device, it's not much bigger than a phone, a little wider. And I charge that up and I throw it in the bag, and it goes out with us with a cord for charging the phones up.
Hey, Nikki.
And it'll charge both of them up in short order. I mean, it's not the greatest thing. It does come with a solar panel, but I don't take that with because it's just, you know, it's just one more thing. I'm already carrying, like I said, between 40 and 45 pounds. Oh, binoculars
Binoculars.
in my pocket.
Always use them.
Yeah, I've got some compact binoculars, and they're always in my side pocket because when I see somebody's looking at me, I want to make sure they know I'm looking back at them.
Which that happened
That
last
just happened
week.
the other day. hunters were up on the hillside and they were looking to see what we were doing. So I got up there and, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
So we were looking at each other through binoculars. It was fun.
Anybody else have anything else that they bring out that we didn't mention?
Yeah.
Let's look here to see if
Catch some other messages.
yeah.
Yeah. Boy, I stripped my gear. I gotta put it all back together now.
Yeah, solar powered phone charger. We do have a Jackery, but
Did
that
we talk
stays
about the
in
sandbags?
Oh no, we didn't. That's a good thing.
So here's another thing. Oh, and we'll talk about our packs real quick too. But sandbags. Sandbags are pretty nice for carrying your rocks out, other than buckets, because you can put a whole bunch in here and then you can put it in your backpack and haul it out that way versus carrying it in your hand. So, yeah, that's what we do. We have, and you get these from Uline. You can get a bundle of 100 for $48, and they last for a long time. They're UV protected for a while. When they start to fade and rot out, I just go trade them out and use new ones.
All right, so we have some.
Yeah, fire away. What are people using?
Let's see. Ray said rope. Will said gold pan.
Yep. Rope. We have parachute cord in lieu of rope.
Yeah.
It's lighter. It's 550-pound strength or more, and so that's what I use.
Let's see. Ken said emergency water filtration straw,
Yeah, that's a good thing.
or like even the tablets that purify the water.
Yeah, you can get a Halzone tablet too, but
Yeah.
no, those water purifiers are nice. I don't carry one, but that's not a bad idea. I probably
Yeah,
don't carry one
that's not
because
a
we
bad idea.
really don't have a lot of water where we're at.
Yeah, we have no water.
And the water we do have, I don't even know if the filtration system would work on it.
So
I'll tell you.
Yeah. Ramon said super glue and baking soda. So yeah, super glue for gluing up wounds and stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Tanya said a comb for removing jumping cactus.
Oh, a comb. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that either.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Nikki said waterproof bags.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Derek said water, more water.
Yep.
Let's see. Bring any water filter and other. Yeah, we just talked about.
Yeah, no, like I said, I don't do the water filter,
Yeah.
but I carry, like I said, I carry 1.5 gallons on me when we leave the truck to go out for the day, and that'll last me for quite a while. I don't, like I said, I'm pretty good about it. I'm a camel.
Yeah. Brian says he always takes his Gorilla cart.
Yeah, gorilla cart. Yeah,
Sometimes when you don't want to carry your rocks.
yeah. Two dogs with their own packs.
That would be nice.
Yeah, if you've got a dog that can do it, that's outstanding.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that.
I know. I told Brian, I said, wouldn't it be nice to have like a horse or something that could just carry our rocks?
Neon colors for areas with hunting seasons. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's hunting here right now, so.
Oh yeah, when digging for crystals or even like
Oh yeah, you
very,
do that.
Yeah, even like very delicate specimens. Will said bubble wrap or or packing materials for a safe transportation.
And you carry that though. You've done
Yeah,
that.
I take paper
Tissue.
towels, tissue, toilet paper, whatever I can find. Some people use like egg cartons and
We do have
pack them
bubble
in.
wrap. You could use it.
Yeah, I'd pop it.
But yeah, she carries stuff to protect those. That's a good move though. Yeah, coffee.
Yeah, coffee.
We have instant coffee somewhere. We did.
Yeah.
Did we use it all?
No, we have.
Still have it?
Yeah.
We should probably put some in there just
Probably.
in case.
Mule or burro?
I am the mule,
I got one of those.
commonly referred to as a jackass. But yeah, that's the thing. A 40 to 45-pound pack is what I was used to when I worked fires, and so for me to take it now just feels normal. I actually feel kind of funny when I don't have it because I can move way too fast. Self-propelled all-terrain wagon that follows you. Yeah, that would be really cool.
That would be really nice.
So, okay.
And talk real quick
Talk about the rules.
talk
All right.
about some rules and some etiquette here,
Julie's gonna give you the rules.
real quick.
Yeah, real quick.
And
Sorry
then,
that this ran a bit long, but we thought it was important to go over all the stuff that we do.
Yeah, and plus Brian was talking. So
Hey,
what?
you told me to go over the stuffs. So I did.
I know. He gives a good presentation.
I had
though.
to show stuffs and things.
He had to do a show and tell.
I like show and tell. No, but that is an interesting idea because I know what those are. The travois. It's Native Americans used them. They were poles. It formed like a triangle with a animal skin draped through it, and you put all your stuff in it and just drag it behind you.
Oh.
Yeah. Hover bucket.
A hover bucket.
Optional beverage dispenser. That would be nice.
Oh, is that going to be invented in like
2050.
2050?
Yeah, probably by then. Yeah. It's the teacher in me. Yeah, you know, you're right. I do like to share. I can't help
Might want to
it.
come over just a tad bit more.
Yeah,
There you go.
I like sharing the information. I've quoted it before and I'll say it again is, knowledge is power. Shared knowledge is a force multiplier. So the more knowledge we all have, the better decision making, the better product, the better everything that we're going to accomplish. And so it makes no sense to hold it all in. I'd rather share it and get your feedback because I learn from you just as much as you might learn from me. I'll probably learn more from all of you, to be honest.
Yeah.
Watch going downhill, yes.
I've gone downhill a few times. Okay, so some of the rules that we're going to be talking about today. Now, this first one, we could spend hours talking about, but we're just going to do kind of nutshell version. Number one rule.
Just from the BLM.
From the BLM, specimens are for personal use, not collected for sale.
Specimens.
Okay? Specimens. It says specimens.
It's very specific.
But let's just leave it at that. Okay. So collecting specimens for your own personal use, not for sale, unless you can get a special recreational permit, or you buy from, you go collect it off of like what are those? Fee digs or something like that, because you're buying the minerals.
Right.
And then you can, those are your rocks. You do what you want with them.
But you can get a permit from the BLM, which would then allow you to sell rocks that you've collected, and they're not very expensive.
Off of public lands. Mm-hmm. So it's not very expensive. You can download the application online, and then go run it into the office, and it varies.
Varies by location.
Yeah, varies by location.
And by type of mineral that you're looking to collect.
Yeah. So anyway, the second one, you may collect 25 pounds per person per day, total limit being 250 a year. And except for, you can collect. You can, yes. Yes, you can collect common vertebrate, fossils, specimen. Invertebrate. No bones. Bones.
New word for her.
Yeah. Semi-precious gemstones and pet wood. You cannot collect on campgrounds or any developed recreational sites, such as that are fee use.
Yeah, like a campground. You can't rockhound in a campground. Any place, where you've paid money to utilize their facilities and whatnot, you're not supposed to be rockhounding. So, Debbie asked the question, what about use in art? I would say at that point, you're not selling the rock, you're selling a piece of art. Because like your lamps or tables and the things that you're making, there's other factors that are in that piece of art.
Yeah, so you put a lot of. I
think you'd be okay there.
Yeah, you put a lot of work into your lamps and tables and stuff like that.
And
so,
I'm just going to touch on it.
Okay, he's touching on it.
It's the gray area.
It is a gray.
Okay, and there's people that will argue and they'll tell you something different, and everybody has their own belief. So this is Brian's belief and understanding of the gray area when it comes to rocks. You're not selling rocks. You're selling your time.
Oh, here we go.
for what you did.
This might.
I'm just saying, this is how people have done it, and it's worked. Okay. You are selling your time, the time it took to go and find it, the time and money that it cost you to drive to go get it, the time you spent cleaning it, cutting it, polishing it, whatever you've done. You're selling your time and your energy and your effort, not the rock. That's what I've been told, and people have done it before. So
He touched on it.
so I'm just touching on it, and I'm not asking for any response back on it. I'm just letting you know what I have been told and what people have been doing. How you feel about it is how you feel about it, and I'm just going to leave it at that.
It's not saying you should go run out there and collect tons of rock.
Yeah, don't do
and
that.
thinking that you're going to make thousands of dollars collecting, because
It's not going to happen.
it's not going to happen. That's not how it goes. That is not what we're preaching
That
here.
is not reality.
No, absolutely not. But me personally, you know, I see people that take a rock, you know, they're not out there pillaging, they're not out there doing anything, but they go out there, they cut the rock, they polish it, they do this beautiful wire wrapping, you know, and they're not making thousands of dollars a month. You know, they're spending like a week or something, and then, you know, they sell this piece for $75, or you know, I don't feel that is such a hard thing, because that is really taking something that they found from the earth and making it beautiful. And you know,
now there is a difference with claims like ours. We have claims, so we've paid for those mineral rights. The government gets money from us. We can sell our material, so that's 100% legit, legal, and that's why we're selling our rocks, because we have that ability with the claim material.
we have the mineral rights. Yeah.
We have the mineral rights. So anyways, it's not something to get into a debate with. It's just something to be aware of, because you'll hear it from other people. And then Derek said, what if you find a piece at a park? Well, Julie's going to cover that here in just a moment. I thought you had it up there.
No.
Oh.
That was you can't collect on campgrounds or any
Okay, remember
developed.
national parks, national monuments?
Oh, what kind of park are you talking about?
No collecting.
Like playground? Are you talking about like a playground park or like a national park? Peter says,
Thanks,
I like
Pete.
your mineral rights.
Yeah, what kind of park? And then Ken says 25 plus one piece. That's what we thought too until we read this
That's
rule.
what we thought too, but I think that they may have changed it,
Yep.
but I'm not sure.
We didn't find that when we looked at it. At a campground, you know, if you find a little piece and you pick it up, I don't think anybody's going to care. They don't want you coming in there and starting to rockhound and just going through people's campsites. I mean,
But and you know what? Kids go around
kids
on
pick up rocks all the time.
Yeah, kids pick up rocks all the time. They're not going to go and, you know.
But don't let them do it in the national park or the national
Yeah,
monuments.
don't let them
That
do it
is
there.
a bad thing.
Yeah. We actually did see that happen.
Yeah. All right, continue on with some
Kid.
rules.
Okay. This rule is a big one. No using motorized equipment or mechanical devices or explosives to remove rock. That includes gas-powered or battery-operated machines. No drilling.
No drilling. Yeah, so the folks that think you can go out and hammer drill the rocks and break them free, or cut it with a saw and break it free. No, you can't. That is actually very illegal. And I know if you get caught, they take it pretty seriously. That is a fact. So be aware. And that's why you notice everything we have is hand tools. I don't have a hammer drill. No explosives. Yeah.
And no beans.
No explosives. And that's kind of a crappy part, because there's a couple of veins that we're going to need explosives to get them out.
Boy, yeah.
So they're going to be there.
They're going to be there.
We're not taking them out.
I pass them all the time. They're just going to be in the rock, and they're going to be looking.
They're just going to stay there.
Yep. No unnecessary degradation. Cover your holes.
Yeah.
And why?
Why do you cover your holes?
Why do you cover your holes?
Well, first of all, because it's the rule of no unnecessary degradation of the natural area. Okay. That's part of it. The other part is, especially in the western United States, a lot of the ground that you're rockhounding on is also used for grazing and hunting, and other recreational purposes and whatnot. And if you're leaving a bunch of holes out there, well, then you're potentially opening it up for either a person to get hurt, or even worse for you, a cow. Because if a cow gets hurt falling in one of your holes, and they can pin it on you, and they have to get rid of said cow because of the broken leg or whatever it was, at least here in Arizona, you will pay for the cost of that cow plus several generations of what that cow would have produced down the road, and the value of each of those and their offspring. So it's pretty hefty. But you just don't want to leave big holes out there. I mean, it's like, you know, you go to Blue Forest in Wyoming, and it, you know, you get beautiful pieces of pebwood from up there, but the area is just absolutely destroyed with all these human gopher holes because nobody covers their stuff.
So bad.
It looks horrible. Okay, what do we got here?
Let's see. Brian says, so you can't use power tools on your claim.
No, we can't unless we file a plan of operations with the local Forest Service office that oversees our piece of ground, and they sign off on it, and then we have we'd have to post a bond for reclamation for whatever damage that was incurred in order for it to be put back to its more natural state. So if we went out with a bunch of power tools and tore off an entire hillside, for example, let's say we just decided to get a bobcat. Well, we'll just stick with power drills, it's fine. We would have to get authorization from them, and then we'd have to tell them how we're going to remediate what it is that we did. And if we don't, then they keep the bond money because it's cash. You have to put up cash, and then they come in and do it. And then you lose your permit too. That's the other side of it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like going through a plan of operations for any of that kind of stuff right now, because there's only a couple of areas that I would ever consider doing something like that with. But in the long run, I don't think it would be worth it. And it'd probably take 1.5 years to get the approval, because they go through the National Environmental Policy Act, and all the specialists get to weigh in on what it is that you're doing and whether it's good or bad for the environment or the fish or the bird or whatever the case may be. So it really gets to be challenging.
Yeah. And then Will said I do quite well just surface collecting.
Absolutely.
90% of the time I am surface collecting. I mean, I do dig a little bit, and then I find the vein, and then I have Brian do the rest of it.
I do vein extraction, you know, and I don't go down very far, and then I cover my stuff back up when I'm done. I mean, honestly, unless you know what you're looking for, you can't even tell I was there. Because, I mean, I really do a pretty good job.
He does. You cannot tell Brian was there.
I don't want you to know I was there. Okay, we got some more comments below.
Let's see.
Airbags over explosives. No.
No.
I know what they are, but...
They make some that are instant inflate.
Like yeah, but see, then you're using a battery-powered or a gas-powered machine in order to do it. So it would make it illegal.
Like a 4,000.
Debbie says, plus it's ugly. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Like a $4,000 bond.
Yeah, you know, the bond price depends on how much you're intending to do and what kind of equipment you're using. So obviously, the more terrain that you're going to disturb or hillsides you're taking down, the bigger the equipment you're using. I mean, I know some places, you know, the bonds are in the neighborhood of $300,000 to $500,000 because of the type of stuff they're doing. I mean, some of these big mining companies, you're talking in the millions of dollars. So, Ramon's asking if we have a patent claim. No, we do not.
Brian's under sketching. Yeah, that was probably Bloody Basin.
That's probably Bloody Basin. Nah, that was an existing hole that I crawled into, and the overburden on that was
that was not
less than stable, and that was not a smart move.
We've done dumb stuff.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
But that's part of this is, you know, sometimes you got to learn what not to do. And here we are.
And we put it on camera and we say, don't do this.
We're not afraid to share it. I mean, it's part of life. We all make mistakes. We all do dumb stuff.
We're human.
So, yeah, I am a gopher.
Yeah.
I like being in the dirt.
Continue
on, Jules. Sorry.
All right. Continuing on. If you wish to remove more than 250 pounds from any public land, You can always get a special recreation permit from the BLM. So I guess I covered that earlier, but that's just
Yeah.
one of the things.
It's another thing though.
Yeah.
If you can get more than 250 pounds a year, if you want to, just go get a permit.
Yeah, we learned not to lick rock. Well, we
I've
didn't.
never
We
licked
never
rocks.
licked rocks.
We're gonna have to clarify that story one
Yeah,
of these days. I never licked a rock. That is not how I got sick.
That might have to be next week.
Might have to be.
Yeah.
There was something about the use fire and cold water quench. I don't know how well that would work.
Let's see. Hardware stores should have something like max heavy duty lifting and leveling tool. Might be worth looking into.
Yeah, possibly.
Let's
I'll have
see.
to look into that. I'm not sure what that it would be.
Yeah. No collecting ancient or historical artifacts without a permit. You can, I guess, apparently collect if you have a permit from the BLM.
So when you're talking ancient artifacts and historical, they're talking
Like arrowheads.
pottery sherds, even the old rusted cans that are out there.
But that might, like, you have to be like a geologist or that might pertain to that
That's exactly what it is.
rule.
If you're going to get a permit to remove those types of things, historical or other artifacts, for example, you're going to have to be in an industry like a paleontologist to go collect dinosaur bone, which that's the next one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 'cause
you would need to be an archaeologist to be able to go collect the pottery sherds and the arrowheads and these other things. That's the only way you would be able to get a permit. They're not going to give a permit to Joe Blow to go out and collect a whole bunch of historical stuff. It's just not going to happen.
Hey, Cheryl. Yeah, because I don't know how, you may have to check with your rules in your states, but like here in Arizona, you cannot.
Well, that's federal. We're talking federal.
Oh, this
now.
is federal.
This
so
is all
this
federal.
is
You
this
cannot
is
on
basically
federal land. Period.
everywhere. Okay, so like there's
State
no
land is a different story, but
yeah, so there's like no collecting of like fossils with any type of bone, whether it be dinosaurs, mammals,
vertebrate fossils.
Sharks, any skeletal structures of anything, you cannot collect it at all.
Yeah.
So
Unless you're some sort of paleontologist.
unless you're a paleontologist. Yeah. So abandoned mine sites, we have a lot of those here in Arizona.
A whole bunch.
Whole bunch. They say, stay out of those to stay safe. But if there's any theft or destruction of the structure or equipment, that's actually illegal as well.
It's federal crime.
Yeah, federal crime. Can't do it. And then you cannot collect on national parks, national monuments, private lands without permission, tribal land, state trust.
At least in Arizona.
At
State
least
trust.
in Arizona. We don't know where it is with everyone else, but again, you said this is.
That was the BLM Arizona page, but they're covering the national stuff, and then they said specifically they added state trust in to help out Arizona.
Yeah, so I don't know how it is in your other states, but that's how it is in Arizona.
Check with your local state land department, your Department of Natural Resources, whoever it is that owns the state lands, and find out what their rules are. Because we were under the impression a few years ago that you could go rockhound on state land with a permit. And then earlier this year, a friend checking into it came back, and now you can't. And so there is no collecting on state trust land in Arizona, period. Just don't even do it. So,
Yeah.
but your state might be something different, so
Yeah.
you got to check with them.
Yeah, they if they figured it out, they could make some money
Yeah, no kidding.
doing that. So anyway, so that's all we had
A long one.
for all that. Yeah, that was a long one.
How hard is it to get a permit to collect on tribal land in Arizona? If you are not a tribal member,
Yeah.
or you are not sponsored by somebody who is a member of that particular tribe, you will not get a permit to rockhound on them, to our knowledge.
Yep.
That's our understanding based off people we know. Ramon Juan says the tribal land is playground
It
for
is
me.
a playground for him.
I'm assuming you must have roots then associated with the land.
You are south, correct? Over by, I know where it is. I know where you are. Over, like, way, I know which part of the...
You're saying something, but I don't know
I
what
know.
it is. I'm just going to let it go until it comes in your head later.
I can visualize it in pictures. I can't say it. But this one is for the explosive genre. Would Dexpan, non-explosive demolition agent, concrete boulder removal, which you pour into cracks, be okay?
I really don't know. If that is, I mean, what makes it go off? I mean, if it's anything like tannerite, that's illegal on all national lands. So if it's anything like that, where you have to have some sort of percussive force, it's probably not going to be allowed because it is classified as an explosive as far as the feds are concerned.
Ramon, like northwest of Tucson,
It
like
expands.
way out there, right? Oh.
I don't know. I think I'm going to have to look into that and
But it
ask
has
some
to
questions.
have an absolute crack to go in there to
Yeah,
expand.
But you can always make a crack when you're hammering on it. Non-explosive. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm going to have to, it's called Dexpan. Can you email that to me, that name? Because I know I'll forget it and this chat doesn't come back up after we go.
Yeah.
AZ Rockhound Expeditions at Gmail. I'd like to look into that, and I want to ask the question of the local offices and see what they say.
It's expanding mud.
That's pretty cool.
Mud.
I hadn't heard of that.
Huh.
But you got me curious now.
Yeah, now I'm curious.
Something else to play with.
Yeah. New toy.
Speaking of playing,
Hey,
should we cut some blue nods?
you guys want to know what's in our blue nodules?
Yeah, does anybody want to see blue nodules cut open?
There are other varieties.
You send me that one
Yeah.
name, and then I'll go down the rabbit hole with the rest of those.
Yeah. We like rabbit holes.
Yeah, I'll rabbit hole that one into oblivion.
Ah.
Thank you for sending that to us. All right, so for the second part of the live, because we did spend a lot of time here, hopefully it was worth it for everybody. Part of the no trace rule.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the big thing is try to leave no trace when you go out into the woods. Just be respectful. I mean,
You dig a hole,
it's not that hard.
you cover it up. You know, if you bring trash out there or you're eating a wrapper, throw it in your backpack. Don't throw it down on the ground.
There is no trash service in the woods.
Yeah. Some people think there is.
They do. I kid you not. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah, he used to work for the Forest Service, so he knows.
I've seen it. Grab your phone. I'm going to grab my mask. I got some blue nods over there.
Oh, you do? Oh, we do.
And let's go slice them. They're waiting for it.
Okay, let's go see which ones we want to do. He wants to cut the big one.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I want to see what's behind door number 1.
Let me see. You know what? I can't turn this around anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
You broke it?
I don't know. I don't know how I did this.
You broke your
Oh no, I did it. Okay,
Oh,
I
look
got
at
it.
you go. Toss you
You
the
guys just got my full face here. Okay. Let me turn you around here.
I had these ones from earlier.
And now we're in the dark part of the...
Yeah, so I want to cut this one to see what's behind door number 1.
Okay.
I want this one because it's a tinier one, but I want to show folks that the tiny ones are just as incredible.
The tiny ones matter.
And then I know that one's got something in there. It's hiding.
Really?
So which ones do you want? Ooh, that's a good one.
I think
Look at the blue on that.
this one's gonna have something.
Okay.
And
We've got others too.
this one might be really cool.
Okay, we'll start with that one.
And this one.
All right, cool.
This one is mine.
All right, so it looks like we got 6 rocks.
Okay, we got 6 rocks we're gonna cut. Wait, that's not the water.
No, it's over here. I got a fresh bucket here.
Oh, you got a fresh bucket.
I got
Okay.
a fresh bucket.
All right. We have fresh buckets of water here.
Fresh bucket.
We're gonna cut this one. You can already see the lines.
You want to
But
come right in behind on the longer side?
yeah, or like right there.
You got it.
Right there. Okay, so we're gonna have Brian cut. He's got a line of this.
There. Get loud.
Okay, it's gonna get loud. Rick said, got my bag of blues yesterday. One of them should have sold by itself. Gorgeous. Good, I'm glad you loved your blue. Yes, and I walk away from the saw, number one, because of, I'm not wearing a mask, and two, it's loud. So that's why I come over here to the corner to get away from the saw. But it sounds like he's almost done with it. By the way, guys, this is the best stuff on TV. The whole family watched tonight. We really enjoyed. Thank you so much, Derek. I really don't like it when the screen is this way. I got to make sure it's turned the other way. But, oh well. What can you do? I guess pay attention, right?
First victim.
All right, first victim. It is done.
Let's see what we got.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Ooh.
I told you to cut it in the middle.
No, you said take it off the side, so I did.
Oh my gosh.
Now I'm going to take it down the middle.
I'm going to replay this and tell you.
Okay. Look at that, though. That's common opal.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that. Mystery box. Mystery box. Okay, he's finally almost done with where I wanted him to cut it. All right. We're going to have a great slab of this blue. I'll tell you. But yeah, this one had common opal in it. I thought it was just going to be dirty and open. But each one surprises you.
Oh, it got even better.
Okay.
Okay.
See, that's where I told you I wanted.
Same rock.
Okay.
You ready?
That.
Look at that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Look at that float.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is really pretty. Wow, look at that one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But this one is now a beautiful,
Very
beautiful
pretty.
tumbler. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's ready to go.
Very pretty.
Need to take that edge off.
No, I like it just like that.
I know, but I'm just saying you could open it up. But that's, look at the green moss
That's
down
really,
in the corner.
yeah, that's really pretty.
So, there's one blue knob.
All right.
All right. Which one do you want done next?
Okay, let's do the one that you wanted.
Okay. That's one of them.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm going to come in behind that.
come in behind it.
Yeah, because it's already
Yeah.
showing, so I'm going to take it right back through here.
Okay. Okay, so we're cutting the one that Brian wanted. Let's see. Let me see here. Yeah, it's funny. I'm not getting any I'm not getting any text on my phone. Okay, here we go. Could you possibly type your email for me? I can't hear very well. Apologies. I'm trying to send the non-explicit. Yes, we will text the our email for you.
Huh?
Go back to where you were. Video went bad when you moved. Oh, okay. Whew, it's just not mine. Buffering. Okay. Cheryl did it.
What happened?
Oh, I guess when I'm moving around,
It gets funky?
it gets funky.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe I think I'm better here.
Well, stay put then, and I'll come to you.
Yeah. Okay.
What else did I miss?
Um,
Anything good?
no. I'm gonna put in Easy Rock.
Somebody put it in there already. Yes, at Gmail.
that. Okay, hold on. I'm typing this really quick.
Yeah, jump out and come back in.
I don't know where I'm. There we go. Okay, that's our email. All right.
Did not help to restart.
Huh.
Interesting. It's on our end?
It's on our end. Maybe it's because I was walking around.
Well, we did have, the internet went out twice in the last 2 days.
Yeah, our
as
internet's
well.
been really horrible.
So you might have to switch to cellular. Anyways,
Okay.
let me get this in the light. Maybe switch to cell.
Yeah, how do I do that?
Turn off your Wi-Fi.
Do I go like this?
Uh-huh. And go over to the blue and hit it.
No, it says I'm on Wi-Fi. Oh, wait.
No, it isn't. You're on Verizon 5G. Now,
Okay.
ask how the video looks.
Okay. Oh, there it goes. Okay, how's that now?
Better?
Better? I switched.
It's because we have somebody else streaming.
Okay. Oh, we have a
ready?
kid streaming. Yeah, I'm in the shadow.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh.
Put the red down in the bottom.
Wow.
Green and yellow in there.
That's really pretty.
Yep.
Okay, everybody says we're better. We're back. Awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
Okay, we just had to figure out our stuffs.
Start kicking kids off the internet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just had to get off our internet and go cellular.
Okay, here's those two.
Okay, we did those.
Okay. Is that one?
I don't
No, that
know.
was sitting up there.
No, that's
It's
just
these ones. Which
Yep.
one do you want next?
okay. We're gonna do the big one last.
Okay.
We'll do this one next. I think that's hiding something. I think you should
Yep.
right down the middle.
This way.
Right
Okay,
there.
You got it.
Yep.
Coming up.
Okay. So yeah, I love this one. Look at that. Hold on, let me zoom in here. There we go. It's the darn kids. Crap 15. All right. Oh, hey, guys. We just found a pocket of amethyst on our claim. Here. Let me turn it around. It's the second time that we found amethyst. We just cleaned it off a little bit. This is all of the amethyst that we've found here.
Is Tanya still on there? Show her that big one.
Look at that big plate right there. Oh, yeah, and then that big thing.
Yeah.
But we just, look at that druzy on the crystals. Crazy.
What's that say? I didn't.
Julie, I didn't hear your answer. Oh,
Mystery box?
I said if you want us to make you one up so that we could send it with the rest of your stuff, we could do that for you.
Yeah. You ready?
All right.
I have no idea. I haven't looked.
Okay. Ooh.
Nice fortifications. Quartz crystals in the center.
Wow.
This is a Johnny Blue.
This is a Johnny Blue.
Not bad.
Wow.
So if you want to know what our blue nodules are, we're getting a good display this evening.
Yeah.
And look at real close. See the green down to the very bottom?
Debbie says want. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see the green in there?
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yeah, very pretty.
Beautiful. All right.
I repeat, crap 15, Rick says. Okay, next this one. Let's just take this one
Right through there?
right down the middle.
Yep.
Okay, that one was my...
That's an awkward middle.
Oh, it's awkward middle?
Yeah, hang on a second.
Okay. Let's figure this out.
Yeah, because the way you wanted me to take it was going to get super thin there. So I'm going to try coming through that, right through here.
Oh, that's a...
Because you see, you got...
You can't take it that way?
which way?
Right there.
You coming this way?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want. It's going to turn out pretty
Well,
either
I'm just
way.
looking at what I see here, and if that continues, I want to try to open that up. So that's why I want to try to come... Well, actually, look at that, though. That's even better. See the notifications?
Ooh.
Yeah. We're going to go... You know what? We're going to go right through this way.
Okay.
Let's change this up, do something weird.
Okay. He says he's going to do something weird.
Strange things are happening.
Yep. Okay. It does look like algae growing on a shore. Yeah. Okay, so Cheryl said, yes, please. Okay. All right. Can't go on the 17th. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, the blue is so pretty. Rick just asked for forgiveness. All right, we got Brian over there cutting away, wearing his mask. Been there, done that, didn't happen. On the new merchandise. What merchandise? Clothing and mugs? Oh, no, not yet. I'll let you know. I still have to take the pictures. I got everything cleaned up and ready. It takes a while. You got to know that oh, that means it's a good one. No hearing protection. Nope.
No.
We usually do.
I have hearing protection for that thing, but
Yeah.
this usually isn't that loud. My hearing aids work.
With this we do wear hearing protection. The saw, we usually have the garage up so it's not that loud.
Yeah, it's usually a lot quieter. But.
So, all right.
Ready?
Yep.
Winner.
Wait, hold on.
We went the right direction.
Look at that.
Gorgeous.
My hand's a little shaky. I don't know why.
Because you need food. We haven't eaten.
Probably. Look at that.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It is. Very pretty.
Like I said, woohoo!
Woohoo!
So we picked the right direction.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Next, little guy.
We have the little guy.
Okay.
So.
Come here, my little friend.
I would
I
say.
can take it right down that spine if you want.
Okay. Yeah. Take it down that spine.
Yeah, I have no idea what... Well, there's a window and a window.
It's actually not as loud as it seems like on the...
It makes it sound a lot louder than it is.
Yeah, on the video, it does make it sound like it's a lot louder than
I
it
can
is.
actually hear you talking while I'm cutting. I
Yeah,
can't make out the
like
words, but I can hear
Brian
you.
and I, we can hear each other talking and stuff. But on the video, I was like, I listened to a playback and I was like, wow, that does sound really loud. So it's actually not that loud. So Brian used to work with chainsaws all the time. So this is like nothing. And I worked with blow dryers, so again, that's nothing. I will take this one. All right. This one's just a little guy, so it shouldn't be too long. The big one's gonna take a while. Not a while, but like probably a minute.
All right, I didn't look this time.
You didn't, well, you didn't look last time.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah, that's right. I heard you do the woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Uh-huh.
Okay, come
I
over
didn't
here.
look this time, though, so I have no idea.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
Ooh. Oh, we got some fractures.
Yeah, but hello.
But look at the yellow.
Yellow and some reddish orange down in here, and there's a cavity.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a little crystal bug in there.
Yeah. Little druzy pocket. It's just wet at the moment.
So, you know what happened is a cow probably stepped on that one.
Broke it. Yeah.
Yep.
More than likely. But still.
Because there were cows
yeah, look at that.
all over the place this last year.
Red coming in. There's some right behind here. See that
Oh,
little bit of pink coming in behind the
no, I
druzy there?
see it now, yeah.
And look at those lines.
Yeah, I had a shine on me, so I couldn't see it.
Yeah, those are nice.
Wow.
So even that one's
very
a
nice.
All right, now the big one.
The biggin.
Yeah, I'm going to go right behind this.
Okay. Right behind
It's
it.
going to take a few, but that's the way we're going.
Okay.
So bear with me. You might want to open up the back door and step out. So
Okay.
It's not as loud for
All right.
so
I'm
long.
going to...
Just an idea. All right, here we go.
all right. I'm going to step out here. It's going to be cold. You'll take it in spite of having it a cavity. Here, we'll, there we go. Now I'm outside. It's not so bad. Let's see. So Tom says that he'll take it in spite it has a cavity. Hey, Phil. Didn't fall in a hole. Yeah, sometimes you see that there have been cows that have trampled through the nodule field and they step on them and some are cracked open and then it's like, oh dang, and then you find them, you cut them open and then they've been cracked on the top. So it's just what happens. Look. The light from the garage looks funny on my face. Finally can see the chat now. Yay! Well, I fixed my my internet. I changed it to cellular instead of my internet because it's been, I don't know. Maybe I have like too many kids on the internet right now. So, okay, I think it's done. Okay, he's done. Should we go see it? He said, huh. Is it?
It has some fractures
Oh, it had fractures?
on one side. So one side decided to come apart.
Oh, no.
However, I'll show you the two pieces that came off first.
Oh, crap.
Oh, that's okay. That's what came off. Come on, hand. Thank you. Look at those.
Oh, well, that's pretty.
It is pretty. So that's what came off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
Okay, not bad.
Not bad. I have no idea about the rest of this. All
Okay.
right, here we go.
All right. Ooh. That's pretty nice.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, that's really nice too.
Look at that float back in here.
Wow.
And up there. Wow.
Oh.
Still pretty cool.
Yep. Since I opened the door, my hands are getting cold, so now I'm getting like super shaky. There we go.
Pretty
Wow.
cool. So despite the fracture up here that came off.
That's really pretty right there.
Still turned out pretty good.
That would make a really pretty necklace right there.
Mm-hmm. So there you have
And
it.
that one too.
Yeah. No, they're both still good despite
That's really pretty.
And those little pieces you could turn into something.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all nice. So, but that's what that was.
Yeah, and the outside is like really pretty. Once we take a
A gun to that.
yeah, you get that off.
Yep.
But the outside of that's really pretty.
There you have it.
So nice.
Yep. So there you
Hey
go.
Tanya, how you doing?
So there's our nods.
All right, so there's some blue nods. Sometimes you get a solid, sometimes you get it fractured. All depends. Most of the time they're pretty good though. So. What?
So I was just reading the
Oh.
chat comments.
Did you see that huge rock that City Rockhounding horse dug up?
Yeah, I haven't
That
seen
thing
that.
was so cool. Oh, I have
Hi,
not
Patricia.
watched that yet. Hey, Patricia.
So
So, Anyway, all right.
We are well, yeah. Well, we've been
We
at it
are.
for an hour and 45, so thank you for staying with us and being a part. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We're all learning something. I'm gonna go learn about the non-explosive expanding mud. Lotto tumblers, both single and double.
Yeah, we have ours. We're actually getting together a pile of rocks so that we can use our lotto tumbler for the first
Yeah,
time.
we're getting ready to go on that. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
It is going to happen.
Maybe next week we will put in our first batch. So.
Wow, no pressure there.
No pressure.
All right.
We get a lot of pressure.
Anyways,
so.
Thank you all very much. Really appreciate you. And
hey, you know what? Maybe
is it legal to have horsepower equipment? Horse is not considered mechanical.
Nope.
Or mechanized. So yeah.
See? You find the loopholes.
Everybody can find a loophole.
Everybody can find the loopholes.
All right. Well, thanks much to y'all. And we'll see you Wednesday. We should have a video coming out.
Yes. Yeah.
It's coming Wednesday.
I'm gonna try my best.
She's under the gun now.
I am.
And then, of course, another live next Sunday.
Yes. And in a few weeks, we'll do another live sale. So, no pressure again.
No pressure.
No.
All right. Thanks all.
Thank you guys so much.
Bye.
Bye.